The first light we're going to talk about is the Pixel Pulse Bar on the side of the truss over here. Now the Pixel Pulse Bar is great for those DJs looking for a compact strobe unit and a color wash unit all in one. You have your 5 different banks there. It's RGB and white, so you got a great effect there. Again, perfect for your strobe lighting and color washing all in one. And that's the Pixel Pulse Bar. The next we have the Sweeper Beam LED. And the Sweeper Beam is one of those products out there that's, it gives it a different effect, something that most guys don't have at their parties, most DJs aren't using, simply because they don't know about it, they haven't upgraded to this yet. The Sweeper Beam is perfect for mounting vertically on your speaker stands or, again, horizontally over your truss, and even on the floor in front of your DJ booth, scanning back and forth, sweeping the crowd and over the ceiling, drawing attention to you as the DJ. It's a great effect unit, and that's the Sweeper Beam. The upgrade from the Sweeper Beam is the Sweeper Beam Quad. And same features, same usage, again, vertically on those speaker stands, but the difference is this has red, green, blue, and white LED. So it's not just your white LED, it's a combination of all 4. You have your chasing patterns, you have your automatic programs, master, slave, sound active, and if you want to DMX them, you can really get creative and have a really, really unique look at your party, different than other DJs out there. And that's the Sweeper Beam Quad. And next we have the Aggressor Hex. Now the Aggressor is a very popular light. It came out years and years ago. We've updated it throughout the years, and this is the latest incarnation of it. The Aggressor Hex is perfect for those simple little disco light parties where your customers don't want to spend a lot of money on an intelligent light show, but they want something. Personally, I usually sell lights like this on my parties for like $50 for a little light show, or even if you need to sweeten the deal a little and say, hey, listen, we'll do the party for X and we'll give you a free light show. Bring a couple of these, strap them to your speaker stands, and it's plug and play. Nice and easy. And the great thing about the Hex versions is that it has red, green, blue, white, amber, and cyan. So you have those 6 colors rotating through, going through sound active and automatic programs. The next effect light similar to this is the Vertigo Hex. Now the Vertigo Hex, same concept, 6 colors, red, green, blue, amber, cyan, and white. It's only $99, so if you're looking for, again, a really inexpensive effect light, again, to sweeten the deal, upsell a little bit of a light show, the Vertigo is an awesome, awesome option for that, so make sure you check it out. And again, that's the Vertigo Hex. We're going to take a look at some of the intelligent lights now. The first one is the InnoRoll. Now the InnoRoll uses a mirrored cylinder. You're able to throw beams all over the room, and this is one of those intelligent lights that not too many people are investing in yet because they don't know about it. It's a different type of effect. So it's one of those lights that if you want to stand out, have a different light show, rather than the standard scanners or moving heads, this is a great way to do it. You have separate color and gobo wheels. You can interchange the gobos to match the theme of the party. And again, that's the InnoRoll LED for $425 here at the show. Next, we're going to take a look at a scanner. It's the InnoScan LED. It's part of the Inno series, so same features, separate gobo color wheel, 6 colors plus white, 8 gobos. Gobos are interchangeable. Gobo scroll, gobo rotate, and all that. The great thing about scanners too that I personally like to use, again, if my customer doesn't want to spend a lot of money on a moving head light show, but they want more than just a couple of Vertigos on the speaker stand, the scanners, you can put those on your speaker stands, right below your speakers, strap them on there, let them go to the beat of the music. You don't need to DMX them or anything. If you want, you can use the optional UC3 controller. I think it's about $30 or so, and that allows you to scroll through the different programs, black out when you need to. And because they're a scanner, as opposed to a moving head, the beam stays in a certain area, so you don't have to worry about the beams going behind you or areas where you don't want the light to go. As a plug and play, you can, again, put them on your speaker stands, and for under $1,000, you have a great light show there, just on your speaker stands, for $425 each. Next, we have the InnoSpot LED. Now, the InnoSpot is the next level up. This is your moving head version. It's the moving yoke, and this is where most DJs get their higher end light shows from. You mount them upside down on the truss, you put them vertically on a totem. They're LEDs, so you don't have to worry about vibrations, so you can even set them on top of your subwoofers in front of your DJ booth. And again, as with all the Inno series, separate gobo and color wheels, interchangeable gobos, and that's a big thing when you're doing a party that's themed. If it's say a Valentine's Day party, or in the winter time you're doing like a winter wonderland school dance, or it's a winter themed wedding or whatnot, you can put snowflake gobos in there, have that projected up on the ceiling, moving around, without having to invest in a separate gobo projector. You can do that all with these. Again, that's the Inno Spot LED. Now next we have the DJ Spot LED. Now the DJ Spot is another moving head, and it's a little bit of a watered down version, but it's great for those DJs who are looking to get into intelligent lighting without spending a lot of money on a big moving head rig. The DJ Spot comes in a 4-pack for $11.92 or individually for $3.25. It has manual focus on it, fully DMX controllable or sound active master slave. It's a 25 watt LED, so it's a really punchy light in a small compact unit. And again, that's the DJ Spot LED. Next we have a really cool effect. It's the Inno Color Beam Quad 7. It has 7 5-watt LEDs. You have your red, green, blue, and white. And this type of effect is really popular with a lot of the EDM events, whether it's Ultra or EDC, Electric Daisy, Electric Zoo, all those festival types of events where you have, you're getting away from the moving heads and the spotlight type of features, rather than now you're just throwing a lot of color around the room. And you'll notice that the head on these is a lot smaller than a moving head. It's a real small, lightweight feature. So you're able to move that cannon there, that face, back and forth really quickly to get very dynamic effects. Again, not too many guys are using these yet. It's a new concept. So this is something that will help you differentiate yourself from the average DJ using moving heads or scanners. It's a different effect, and it can really offer your customers something very unique and very different to help you stand out. And that's the Inno Color Beam Quad 7. Similar to the Quad 7, we have the Inno Color Beam 12. Now the Inno Color Beam 12 is very similar, just a little bit smaller. So if you're looking for something really compact, same color combinations, red, green, blue, and white. Great for eye candy if you have haze in the air. You can see the way the beam looks. And if you take a look at the floor and the walls, you can see just how bright these features are. Fixtures put out a lot of light, whether you're strobing, color chasing, and if you're DMXing them, you can get really creative on how these are going to look and make your light show really stand out. Again, that's the Inno Color Beam 12. Next we have a more pro-level fixture for guys looking for a really high-end light design here. This is the VisiBeam Hybrid 2R. Now last year we came out with a 5R beam. This is a 2R, and what that pretty much means, it kind of is comparable to